On today's video, we're going to do an old-fashioned speed test between the Pixel 7 Pro, S22 Ultra, S23 Ultra, and the OnePlus 11. The way this works will be simple. I'll reboot each phone, make sure all the apps are closed in memory, then I'll launch the same apps, and then I'll go back to see if these apps stayed in memory. I'll also be timing some of these exercises for reference and giving you an average time after running the test 3 times in a row. Anyways, guys, you're ready? Let's do it. Okay. Let's start off with the S22 Ultra. This is using the Snapdragon Series 8 Gen 1 chip, which is a fast chip, but it was also known for overheating. When booting, the phone took just under 25 seconds. When doing the app launching test, some of these games you can see is taking a significant amount of time to load. Now, I am interested in seeing the newest processors and seeing how they handle these games because as you can see, this takes a very long time. Now, once we finished the test, we landed at 1 minute and 34 seconds. Now let's see if the S22 keeps the apps in memory. As you can see, each app was still loaded and it launched pretty much instantly. Battle Prime did crash in the background, but honestly, Battle Prime just suffers from crashing issues in general, so I'm not too worried about that part. When I test the fingerprint scanner, it's super quick, and I'm interested to see how much faster it gets with the newest version of the chip. I'm not quite sure if it changes, but yeah, let's move on to the next phone. The next phone is the Pixel 7 Pro, which is using the Tensor chip made by Google. This chip is pretty snappy when using the device, and as you can see from the boot up, we landed at 12 seconds. Now let's go ahead and do the apps test. The Pixel 7 suffers from some of the same things that the iPhone does. The transitions and animations are a bit longer compared to other phones, so it feels pretty smooth, but also it is slower in general. Of course, you can turn off transitions, but I'm testing phones as they come shipped. We ended up at 1 minute and 42 seconds. The Pixel 7 Pro gave me issues when trying to switch between apps quickly. This occurred in 2 out of the 3 tests, freezing on different games or apps. And then testing the fingerprint scanner, I kind of feel like it's a bit slower compared to other phones that I've tested. It's not a slow phone by any means, but it doesn't have that oomph. It doesn't have that speed that you want to see. Now, speaking of speed, we got to talk about the OnePlus 11. This is using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Will this be much faster compared to the Gen 1? Let's see. The boot up time was 15 seconds, which is faster than the Samsung phones, but actually a little bit slower than the Pixel 7 Pro, which I found pretty interesting. And when launching apps, we landed at 1 minute and 33 seconds on average for this test. Now, this is the exact same speed that we saw on the S22 Ultra. Multitasking works great as expected with 12 gigabytes of RAM, and nothing was closed in the background at all. It is a little bit more smooth than the S22 when it comes to multitasking, and the fingerprint scanner is just a quick tap on the screen compared to the press and hold that we saw on the Pixel. Now finally, the S23 Ultra. I'm not sure if it'll beat the OnePlus, but it does have the same variation of chip. This is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 made for Galaxy, so it actually is more optimized. So let's see how we do. We had a 21-second boot up. In total, that's the same speed as the S22 Ultra. And in total, when doing the app test, it's the same speed as the S22 and the OnePlus 11 at 1 minute and 33 seconds. I was hoping the Gen 2 chip will be faster, and then even talking about the optimized version, I was expecting to see even better speeds. And also going between apps, it feels like the S22 as well, whereas the OnePlus 11 just has a layer of smoothness, but that could be just something I'm feeling and not actual scientific. I feel like the fingerprint scanner is faster than the S22, but it is not as snappy as the OnePlus 11. Anyways, guys, that is it for the speed test. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, stay subscribed to my channel. I have more great videos coming out really soon. Kevin the Tech Ninja, have a wonderful day, and talk to you guys later.